What's up, mind-blown viewers? Today we're diving into a fortune so massive it's hard to even comprehend. $2 trillion. That's not millions, not billions, trillions. We're talking about King Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud of Saudi Arabia, and the mind-blowing ways he controls and spends one of the largest fortunes on earth. From solid gold everything to entire cities built from scratch, this is luxury on a level that will leave you speechless. Let's dive in. First, let's understand where this insane wealth comes from. King Salman doesn't personally own $2 trillion, but as the absolute monarch of Saudi Arabia, he effectively controls the entire Saudi sovereign wealth, including Saudi Aramco, the world's most valuable company. When Saudi Aramco went public in 2019, it was valued at $2 trillion, making it worth more than Apple, Google, and Amazon combined at that time. The Saudi royal family maintains majority ownership and control. As king, Salman essentially has final say over this massive fortune through the Public Investment Fund, Saudi Arabia's sovereign wealth fund, which manages around $700 billion in assets. The Saudi royal family also directly owns massive real estate portfolios, businesses, and investments across the globe. So while it's not all in his personal bank account, King Salman has extraordinary control over how these trillions are spent and invested. When you have effectively unlimited money, your house is going to be pretty special. But King Salman doesn't just have a house. He has dozens of palaces that make celebrity mansions look like starter homes. His official residence, the King's Palace in Riyadh, spans over 4 million square feet with over 1,500 rooms. That's not a typo. 1,500 rooms. The palace features marble everywhere, gold-plated fixtures, and priceless artwork. Just the chandeliers in the main reception hall reportedly cost over $140 million. A single room with lighting worth more than most luxury hotels. But that's just one palace. King Salman's personal favorite is said to be his palace in Jeddah, a 1.2 million square foot compound with its own private mosque, theater, and multiple swimming pools. The grounds feature gardens with plants imported from around the world, maintained by a staff of over 200 gardeners. When traveling within Saudi Arabia, the king never stays in hotels. There are royal palaces in every major Saudi city, each maintained year-round with full staff, even if the king visits only occasionally. The annual maintenance cost of these palaces is estimated at over $1.5 billion. That's more than many countries' entire tourism budgets. For most of us, a vacation means booking a hotel or renting a house. For King Salman, it means going to one of his vacation palaces in other countries. His vacation compound in Morocco is reported to be 74 acres, with its own medical facilities, private mosque, and multiple satellite mansions for staff and family. When King Salman vacationed there in 2017, he reportedly brought 1,000 people in his entourage. The renovation of this compound alone cost an estimated $100 million. In France, the king owns a 32,000 square foot mansion near Cannes that features a private beach. When he visited in 2015, the local government closed the public beach so the royal family could have complete privacy, creating major controversy with locals. Perhaps most mind-blowing is his private island retreat in the Maldives. Reports indicate he once rented out 3 entire resort islands for a month, booking over 300 rooms so that his family could have complete privacy. The cost? Approximately $30 million for a 1-month vacation. How does a king travel? Not by squeezing into coach, that's for sure. King Salman's air fleet makes Air Force One look modest. The Saudi royal fleet includes multiple Boeing 747s and 777s, all custom modified into flying palaces. His main aircraft, known as Kingdom 1, features a solid gold throne, multiple bedrooms with full-sized beds, a concert hall-sized living room, a fully equipped medical suite, solid gold bathroom fixtures. Just the modifications to one of these planes reportedly cost over $200 million. That doesn't include the base cost of the aircraft. On the ground, King Salman travels with an entourage of at least 400 vehicles on domestic trips. His personal car collection features over 200 luxury vehicles, including custom Rolls-Royces, armored Mercedes Maybachs, and gold-plated Bentleys. The crown jewel of his transportation collection might be the 440-foot super yacht Kingdom 5KR, formerly owned by Donald Trump and featured in the James Bond film Never Say Never Again. This floating palace includes multiple swimming pools, gold staircases, and even its own helicopter pad. Annual operating costs for this yacht? Around $50 million, more than most people will earn in their entire lifetime. When you can afford literally anything, what do you buy? For the Saudi royal family, the answer seems to be everything, but make it gold. Reports from former staff reveal that the royal palaces go through an incredible 30 tons of food per day, with special delicacies flown in daily from around the world. If the king develops a taste for a specific fruit or dish, it's immediately ordered, regardless of season or availability. King Salman reportedly has a collection of watches worth over $15 million, including pieces from Patek Philippe and Audemars Piguet, with price tags exceeding $2 million each. And these aren't just for show. Staff report that he sometimes changes watches multiple times per day to match his different outfits. When it comes to art, Saudi royals have been among the world's biggest private collectors. In 2017, a painting believed to have been purchased by a Saudi prince on behalf of the royal museums broke the world record at $450 million for a single painting. That's the Leonardo da Vinci Salvator Mundi, which hasn't been seen publicly since its purchase. Perhaps most shocking, King Salman reportedly spends $30 million per year just on flowers and perfumes for the royal palaces. That's $82,000 per day on flowers that will wilt and be replaced tomorrow. Most wealthy people might build a mansion. Saudi Arabia's rulers build entire cities from scratch. The most ambitious project under King Salman and his son, Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, is Neom, a futuristic megacity being built in the Saudi desert at a projected cost of $500 billion. That's $500 billion for a single project. The centerpiece of Neom is The Line, a 105-mile-long linear city housed in two parallel 1,600-foot-tall mirrored buildings running through the desert. The city is designed to eventually house 9 million people with no roads, cars, or emissions, using only renewable energy. Construction has already begun, with thousands of workers reshaping the desert landscape. This isn't Saudi Arabia's first custom-built city. King Abdullah Economic City, started under King Salman's predecessor, has already cost over $100 billion. And the King Salman Park in Riyadh is transforming 16 square miles of urban space into the world's largest city park at a cost of $23 billion. The scale is almost impossible to comprehend. They're not just building infrastructure, they're creating entire new urban environments using the royal fortune. It's like playing a real-life version of SimCity with unlimited funds. When King Salman travels internationally, entire cities practically shut down. His state visits redefine the meaning of traveling heavy. For a 2015 visit to Washington, D.C., the king booked the entire Four Seasons Hotel, all 222 rooms, for his entourage. The hotel removed existing furniture and brought in custom pieces to match the king's taste, including golden toilets. Just the hotel bill was estimated at over $1 million per day. His 2017 trip to Indonesia involved 459 tons of luggage and equipment, 1,500 people in his entourage, 10 ministers, 25 princes, 2 Mercedes-Benz S, 600 limousines, 2 electric elevators for the king to board planes, all shipped ahead on 27 flights. The total cost of this 9-day trip, estimated at over $100 million, roughly $11 million per day. The Saudi delegation even brought their own bottled water and food to ensure everything met royal standards. Diplomatic gifts from these trips are equally lavish. King Salman has given visiting dignitaries solid gold watches, jewel-encrusted daggers, and, in one famous case, presented the Obama family with over $1.3 million in gifts during a single visit. Managing a family fortune becomes extra complicated when your family has thousands of members. There are estimated to be between 15,000 and 30,000 members of the extended Saudi royal family, and many receive direct payments from the royal treasury. The Saudi royal wealth operates on what's essentially a massive allowance system. King Salman and the closest princes receive the largest sums, with lower amounts distributed to more distant relatives based on their proximity to the throne. Monthly stipends for Saudi princes reportedly range from $800,000 to $270,000 depending on their status and relationship to the king. Even minor royals, distant cousins several times removed, reportedly receive monthly payments of $8,000 to $27,000 without having to work. This system costs billions annually, but helps maintain loyalty within the massive royal family. King Salman himself makes key decisions about who gets what, effectively controlling the financial destiny of thousands of relatives. The allowance system extends beyond cash. Royal family members receive free land, free utilities, scholarship to foreign universities, and preferential access to government contracts. Some estimates suggest this entire system costs the Saudi treasury $30 to $50 billion annually. From solid gold palaces to trillion-dollar investment funds, King Salman's control of Saudi Arabia's vast wealth represents a concentration of money and power that's almost impossible to imagine. While the exact numbers are closely guarded secrets, the $2 trillion figure gives us a glimpse into the sheer magnitude of resources at his disposal. As Saudi Arabia works to diversify beyond oil and build futuristic megacities, King Salman and his son, Crown Prince Mohammed, continue to shape how this enormous fortune is spent, building a legacy that will transform not just their country, but potentially the entire world economy. If this glimpse into unimaginable wealth blew your mind, hit that subscribe button and notification bell to catch our next video. Until then, keep your minds open and ready to be blown.